Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another How Effective is the Mechromancer video, but unlike the last one, as you can see, I'm at level 72. I'm not only level 72, because, without testing, I already know, because I've tested it with the Gunzerker, that, at least to me, from what I've seen, that level 72 is a lot easier than level 61, for one reason and one reason only. The fact that the damage boosts on your relics and your class mods, they got a little higher. Even though it's like a what is it? At max like 5, 6, 7% bonus. I think it says 5% bonus to be honest. 5% bonuses. They matter a lot because you're doing so much damage, and you know when you're doing that much damage, 5% means, you know, it means a lot. So yeah, when I was playing around with like normal level 72, it was I was destroying everything a lot easier than 61. Uh, but that's just me. I could be wrong, but it makes sense since you know everything scales up. You're still doing the same amount of damage technically compared to their amount of health at a basic level 72. But when you go into OP8, things get a lot harder, and I want to show you guys how effective the Mechro is. The Mechro, you know, it's basically the same stuff. If you guys saw last video. I think I used Flame of the Firehawk last video. If not, I used the antagonist. But the thing about the Flame of the Firehawk, I love it on the Mechro, but for some reason I could never get it to work. Like my shield would just start, even when it was down, it would start regenerating, and I was like, why? There's like no skills in my skill trees that do that. Then I realized one of my favorite skills. Oh crap! What the heck? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Here we go. One of my favorite skills. Unstoppable Force. I liked it because it gave me 35% like movement speed, which was incredible. It was awesome. I never really paid attention to the fact that it regenerates a portion of my shield, making the Flame of the Firehawk and shields you want to keep down completely worthless. Okay, here's the rest of the spec. This is what I've decided to go with. Probably make like a separate Mechro build. This is Chaotic Anarchist at its fullest peak. This is probably how I'm going to run it. And I don't see any problems with it. Yeah, I don't see too much of a problem. I don't really like going down this tree at all. It's kind of worthless, so I put everything like in these two trees. I wish I could put the points over here in Unstoppable Force, but the regenerating shield it ruins it for me. So I put them in Nord Android, which isn't really useful, but I didn't want blood-soaked shields, and I definitely didn't want Death from Above. I've hated that skill ever since I played the Mechro. I've hated it always. I hated it. It's stupid. Um, and yeah. This is what I'm going with the Slayer Terramorphous. Since I'm using fire, you know, why not? Burn damage, burn chance, max health, all good for the way I play my Mechro. All good, all good. Although if you know you're fighting against loaders or something else, you have to like mess around. Like I have the kid in the conference call in like all elements, and I could just put on the Legendary Anarchist class mod, and get a different shield or something, yeah. But when I'm fighting against, you know, regular flesh targets, this is basically what I go with. Even when I'm not, it's still practically the same. So that's enough talk. That's enough talk. That's enough talk. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. But I'm gonna get right to the gameplay now, so you can see how effective he is at OP8. So yes, pretty much that, guys. Gameplay time and music. Music. Yay.
Got a lesion deep inside, and a poison I can't bind, and the bleeding comes to life whenever I see you. Living only to survive, with the wound you left behind. All the feelings come to life whenever I see you. if time won't pull me through. I remember, I still remember whenever I see you. When I thought I would heal in time, when I thought I could leave you behind, the scar's always there to remind. I remember, I remember, I still remember. Got a lesion deep inside, and a poison I can't bind, and the bleeding comes to life whenever I see you. Living only to survive, with the wound you left behind. All the feelings come to life whenever I see you. And I thought I would heal in time, and I thought I could leave you behind. I remember, and
Alright, well that's pretty much it. I didn't kill everybody, but I didn't want it to drag on too long. Now as you can see, For OP8, I was quite surprised. He's still pretty effective. Not as effective as like a basic level 72 or a 61 or in lower OP levels, of course, but still very effective. I'm actually quite pleased with that. That makes me happy because I thought the Mechro was gonna be useless. But then again, you know, it all depends on what type of enemies you're fighting, what elements you're using, and yeah. Well, that's how that works. This is the best way to use the Mechro to maximum effect, and due to well, you know, what's the word? And it's not against, but against you know, popular belief, shock is not the best way to run a Mechro. Simply because she has one skill. I'll show you that right now. One skill. Wires don't talk. With plus 10 in this, it gives you 30% extra damage to shock. When a fire weapon gives you 75% damage bonus to flesh, and corrosion gives you 75 damage bonus to armor. Shield, I don't know how that works. But yeah, so shock is not the best way to run a Mechro. You're going to want to use the element that you're supposed to be using. And, you know, anarchy. Because anarchy. If you don't like anarchy, then you're not going to use the Mechro to full effect. And OP8, I'd say this is probably one of the best ways to run the Mechro. You guys saw it. And if you keep your slagging up, if you actually, like, you know, go in, that was not a good example at all because the dude who I was actually shooting at did not get slagged. But if you can keep your slagging up, like if you don't want to use the chain lightning to get rid of shields, you can use like a low level crossfire. Maybe like if you're into Gib, then like the Gib a level 5, if not get a level 30. Just buy one, you know, go into playthrough 1, go get one. And you can throw that around. It'll slag everybody for you. You could take them all out, and it won't hurt you. The crossfire won't hurt you because it's too low of a level to do anything to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna be making more Mechromancer videos. Like I say, a build video coming out showing her how effective she is in multiple different scenarios against multiple different enemies. You know how I do, and see how good the Mechro really is. You know, I like the Mechro, so I'm gonna do a few more Mechro videos, mainly because besides my Gunzerker, she's the only one that I got to OP8, and I really don't want to get the others to OP8 because, to be honest, I don't want to play the others in OP8. I'd rather, you know, have more fun and not have to focus so hard and just play in level 72 with the other characters, especially since I'm not as good with the other characters. My two best characters are my Mechro and my Gunzerker. One because the Gunzerker is incredibly powerful, and the other because the Mechro is the Mechro, and the Mechro is amazing, as you can see. Alright, I've been rambling on a little bit. Hope this video wasn't too long or too boring. Hope you enjoyed the music, hope you enjoyed the gameplay, hope you enjoyed these tips and blah 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 blah. Mechro users, unite! Mechro is the best. Not really, but you know, she's great. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys laters. Bye. Say bye to them, Death Trap. Turn around. Turn around! He's kind of cranky today. I'll see you guys later.